Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan. Welcome to this new live streaming. Today I'm so excited because I'm gonna show you how to create a big project. I want to bring you here everything. I want to share with you how you guys can create a background, characters, enemies, and interface. Why I'm telling you this? Because my specialty is make art for games. I work for games in my as freelancer, and in this free time I try to share with you these contents. Okay, so before I forget, guys, I have Patreon. Okay, if you don't know about the Patreon, you guys can join the Patreon to get more tutorials. Okay, here we have just finished this material. Okay, this is a really awesome project, and you guys can get this on Patreon. How you guys can get this? Access here this Patreon. Okay, this Patreon page. You can access over this top. Okay, this link. And if you subscribe, you can access everything from my tutorials. And today I'm going to share one part of this project. If you stay with me until the final, all right, I will share in the description after we finish this live streaming. But don't worry, we are going to make a really simple tutorial. Okay, I want to make basic things because I will suppose that you are beginner. All right, you are beginner, and I will try to explain everything, guys. Okay, on here. And all right, so first of all, I got these references. Okay, this background, these characters, Mario, Mega Man, and Flintstones, to talk about and explain about how you guys can create and bring some ideas. All right, and guys, don't forget about this. What I'm going to tell you here, the process. Everything that we build on here on my live streaming is working by process. If you follow everything, you can do anything. All right, so the process is when we have the first idea. Maybe you start and you don't know how to start. All right, and this is really a tough job to have the inspiration. How you guys can grab this kind of creativity? You can get references, you can read the client brief if you are working for someone, and try to find some kind of references. What I mean by this, for example, if the client asks you to make a game like Mario, try to find things that is related to this topic. For example, some dinosaurs and things like that. And for example, after you start your first idea that is really annoying sometimes, everything will see is like crap. Why I mean by this? Because you still are growing this idea. All right, and this takes time, to get more faster, to have more kind of clear idea about what you are creating. This is a really creative process. You can't just jump this. And I will really try to explain to you a really basic stuff that you can do anything. All right, so if you want to work for games, you can do. If you want to work for example, children's books, you can do as well. Okay, and I'm going to start here by doing some kind of background because I think is very easy to start. Okay, because we are going to use just geometric shapes. All right, so I think it is going to be really easy. And in order to do that, guys, I got here this image, as you can see, and also the Mario. Let me hide the process because we are going to start in this first process. Okay, and we have these scenes. Okay, no more bullshit, let's start right now. Let's get started. And I'm going to start here by drawing a rectangle to make the sky. Look, inserting the rectangle, as you can see, rectangle. Insert this rectangle like this. Okay, a really random shape. Okay, so I have here already this shape. I'm going to turn this to blue. Okay, this is the sky. And if you will look at these references, we can see there is this gradient in between the, you know, the sky. Hello, Paul Fernando Lozano Ramirez. Welcome, my friend. So, guys, don't be shy. You can ask anything, all right? I will try to answer you as soon as I can. I'm going to use here the fill tool, okay, the fill tool. But in this case, the light will come from this side. How you guys can do this? Reverse, bring this to light, increase the luminance. Okay, so we have already the sky. This is the sky, all right? This is the sky. And now I'm going to add the ground. As you can see, there is a ground over here. This is a more cartoon, you know, thing, but this is a game. I'm going to follow a kind of game. I'm going to start again a rectangle, but this time I'm going to change to green, okay? And just adjust this a little bit. And now I'm going to change this to more yellow, okay, using the fill tool. Hello, Alexander, welcome, my friend. And look, I'm doing here the sky and the ground. Okay, just change here. I think this is my first time doing a background, guys. I really hope this will be really easy to you. Okay, look, we have the sky and the ground. Okay, you can adjust with the fill tool, all right, like this. And for example, I want to make this kind of platform game like Mario. I will show you how you guys can do this. I'm going to duplicate, okay, duplicate this shape, as you can see. And guys, don't forget, look, don't forget, if you are working hard, remember, we are using the Affinity Designer 1.8, look, because maybe we can have some, you know, issues, crashes during our process, but try to save, all right? Try to save always when you can. Okay, so we have already our another shape, okay, and I'm doing here the side, the bottom side of this ground, okay, something like this. Let's see, this is adjustments stage, okay, and I can adjust this like this, all right? Okay, we have this ground. I'm going to apply the gradients for here as well. Look, we have already a ground. And let's start here by adding some clouds. How to add cloud? Let me show you. It's quite simple. Using rectangle, okay. I'm starting a rectangle here. Change to white, just swap into here, luminance, and change the corner to rounded like this. Okay, look, this is the shape, and let's duplicate this by pressing and duplicate. Okay, look. Hey Alexander, well, I don't know about which kind of settings the new iPad Pro will have in the next, but I'm really excited to know about it. You know, if it's gonna be really awesome with a really nice setup, you know. But I'm really looking forward, you know. Look, you guys, this is the cloud shape that we have, all right, but we can decrease this a little bit, okay, like this. And for example, I can add a shadow or by using the fill tool like this, but remember, I need to merge this because there's two shapes, but you guys can merge them together, you know. I hope this will not bug. Add, look, this is a shape, and you guys can change here these colors. Okay, look, we have a cloud, and you can change here, you know, and duplicate like this. Look how can be easy to make a scene, a background. This is our background. Of course, I'm going to add some details over here, some trees, and let's see how we can build. And guys, let me teach you here a really great tip. Stop what you are doing, if you are following me right now, I'm going to add here a kind of texture. All right, I'm gonna show you how you guys can use the patterns. You know, can you see these patterns? I'm going to try to follow this kind of pattern for this ground. All right, how you guys can do this? Look, I'm going to start a rectangle. Okay, a rectangle like this, pressing 3 fingers like this. Okay, and let me reduce this a little bit to fit on here. Right, let me just change this color, a random color. Okay, just to show you. All right, so I'm going to use the symbols. Okay, there is these symbols I was trying to test here, but you guys can click over here, add symbol from selection. All right, add symbol from selection, and we have this kind of you know, shape. Okay, but you guys can also, for example, let me do here, you can increase here, and let's try here again. For example, let me show you how you guys can do. Pay attention to this. Okay, don't quit from this live stream, it's really important. All right, I'm going to start here this kind of you know, hole, you know, and paint to this color and drag to here inside of this shape. All right, let me show you this shape here to here. Look, and now we have, let me just reduce it a little bit, and I'm going to duplicate this until here. Look, I'm gonna show you a magic about this. Look guys, we have these symbols, and if we duplicate, now I can turn off this color. Look, and I can duplicate this like this. Look how the magic is being applied. Look, we have this kind of pattern applied in our ground, as you can see. And of course I can, let me save this first before we maybe lost this. We can select these symbols and drag inside of this shape here, and we are going to clip. Okay, and this is the magic that I want to show you. If you don't know, of course, this magic. And oh look, I'm going to select these shapes, and I'm going to use the layer effects. I use layer effects a lot. I love to use layer effects, to be honest. I'm going to use inner shadow and apply this shape, these forms, as you can see. Okay, maybe like this, and I can change the color as well if you want. So look, and I can change the size, you know, to change these patterns as well. Look, I can change this and duplicate, as you can see. Quite simple. If you can't follow, try to watch this tutorial again. Okay, it's gonna be available here on YouTube channel. And look, we have a ground. Apply it. Okay, cool, isn't it? And all right, it's time to make some trees, and of course we can have take a look in these references to have more ideas about you know, some mountains and some rocks and some kind of assets and elements. All right, so I'm going to add here the 1 tree. Let's see. I'm going to start by adding a rectangle. To be honest, I use a rectangle a lot, as you can see. Okay, I'm using here this rectangle, and let me take a look in these references. I have more references in front of me. Okay, you guys can take a look to have more ideas, but in this case I can keep following this shape here. Can you see this rounded shape? I can follow this by making this rounded like this. Okay, if you have no idea, grab some references and ideas, inspiration ideas on Pinterest. And okay, I have the shape. I would draw another shape, okay, like this. Let's see how this will look like. And let's try to, let's see, duplicate this. Okay, duplicate, change and rotate this. This is square, you know, like this. Look, I'm going to duplicate this and flip, you know. You can click over here in the transform panel, just clicking now in this flip and rotate. And guys, before I forget, because sometimes I always forget about to tell you about this. If you use for example, Affinity Designer on desktop, please tell me on this chat, because I want to bring some tutorials using Affinity Designer on desktop and as well, of course, on iPad Pro. And it's really important for me to know which platform you guys are using. All right, it's really important. And I'm doing here the trees, okay. And let me change this color, maybe something a little bit different, like this. Oh, look, looks nice, looks really nice. Okay, this is the tree. And I can, let's see, add a fill tool and change this to elliptical. And let me reverse this to make the shadow. Look, the shadow, how the shadow is applied. It's really awesome. This is why I love to use this tool, because it's really intuitive to use, you know. I can apply this. And guys, please, if you are watching this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, thank you so much for hit the like button, because YouTube shows to more people, you know, so more people can see me in this YouTube library. All right, this is the tree. And guys, look, I have here this, you know, this wood thing. I can group them together, okay. And let's try to use I can group them and change the color. Look, it is awesome. I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys can follow exactly how I'm doing. Okay, we have the tree. Look how our background has been done. I'm really enjoying this. I can group this together, as you can see, you know. Let me see some ideas here on my Pinterest library. Look, let me take a look. I can't find something nice. I will try to create everything by my head. Nah, I don't care. Okay, we have this tree, and I'm going to insert a shadow in this bottom side. Look, I'm going to try to add some shadow like this. Very simple. And guys, I want to hear your ideas. Which kind of character I can do for this background? I'm going to make it the character on the next live stream, of course. I don't want this take too long. Okay, I have now the tree. I can duplicate this tree to here like this. Look, and I can change the color as well. Let me show you. And let me see, maybe yellow, something like this. Look, I can change this, something like this. It's good. I can duplicate to here as well. And guys, look, I can create assets. Okay, it's not too simple to create assets, but you need to create here a category, you know, create a category and add subcategory and create here. Select first, of course, group the objects, and you guys can also add asset from selection. Oh, it is a really awesome idea. Do a dragon character. I will think about it, because I want to make it this kind of human shape, you know, human design shape. But I will think about it. And look, I have these assets, and I can start this whatever I want. Look. And of course, if you guys want to make this kind of depth and parallax effect, I really recommend you guys to use the color overlay using the layer effects panel. And look, I'm using the color overlay, and I'm going to change this to this color and reduce the opacity. Oh, we can reduce the opacity over here by just dragging and see. Let me change here this composition to lighten, maybe. Let's see, another one. It depends, you know, with more. This is a kind of foggy. Oh, I find one really nice. Pinlight is our guy for this kind of depth. And if you want to make more depth, it's up to you. You guys can use the Gaussian blur, all right, like this. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but you guys can use, all right. Let me save this, and okay. And okay, let me hide this because I want to make the mountains. Let's add some mountains in this scene. Let me see how many people are watching us today. Where is the screen? I don't know where is. There is a lot of tabs over here, but that's fine. All right, so nice number. I want you guys to join in my live streaming. You know, it's really important to learn this for you, you know. And let me add some mountains. To add mountains is quite easy. I'm going to insert here the triangle shape like this. Look. And let me hide this screen just a little bit. And I'm going to change this to something like this, you know. At the mountains, I can also, for example, convert this to curves, use the corner tool, and, you know, use this kind of effect, you know. And you guys can also add this curve to here. Look, guys, it's quite simple, isn't it? Look, we have some mountains shape. It's up to you, all right. You can take a time to adjust here. I want to make something like this. I think it's nice. Oh, look, it's because of this corner. All right, so let's try to add some kind of details over here. It's quite simple as well. Rectangle, and let's drag inside of this shape, convert the corners to rounded, and let's duplicate this. Guys, look, I'm doing this just by my head, and you can follow as well. All right, look, this is supposed to be the mountain. I don't know if this look a mountain. Ah, I think it's better now, this color. And this color over here we can change, you know, by maybe green, like this. Okay. And you guys can add some fill tool as well to make this kind of gradient effect. And again, if you want to make this kind of fog effect, you can use another way. Let me show you. Drag this behind. Okay, look, we have these layers. It's quite important to know where is the layers, how they are organized, you know. And you can organize them like this, like I'm doing over here, you know. And look, the mountain is over the back side. I can change it. I need to convert this to curve, and now it's better. As you can see, I can duplicate this. Oh, I can duplicate this like this, you know. These are the mountains that I'm doing here, you know. Let me change something like a color. Let's see another color just to see which kind of composition we can use, you know. Purple, I think it's really nice. Something really different, you know. I like this kind of colorful effects, you know. Look how this background is looking really nice. I'm really enjoying to make this. And yellow, I think yellow is nice. I can change this like this. Okay, so we have trees, mountains, clouds, terrain, and look, this is really nice. For example, how to add fog. Let me show you guys how you guys can add fog. Fog, you know, is a kind of blurry thing you see really far away, you know. Let's see now how you guys can do it. I'm going to create a rectangle over here. Look, I'm going to paint this to white, a little bit blue, and look the magic that I'm gonna use. All right, this is how I do my fog effects. Look, I'm going to use here the transparency tool and drag this, but just we need to adjust this, as you can see. And I can also add the Gaussian blur, you know, a little bit Gaussian blur. Also, I can control more this blur effects, you know, this kind of far objects, as you can see, you know. And for example, remember about that tree that I did? I'm going to drag this behind of this fog, and here we have our tree. Look, I can duplicate this and make a kind of forest, as you can see. All right, and I can drag to here and to here. Okay, look how our background has been done. I'm trying to look for more details. I'm accepting some suggestions. If you guys want to ask for some elements, I can draw now. About the rocky, you know, I can add some kind of stones, you know. Let me drink a beer a little bit. Okay, guys, let me enjoy my live streaming. Okay, how to draw a stone, a rock. It's quite easy. You guys can add a rectangle as usual. Rectangle. Let's change this color to, I don't know which color I can use. But let's try. Don't worry about the colors. Focusing only over the shapes. All right. This is the shape, and I'm going to convert this to curves. After convert this to curve, you can adjust this like I'm doing. Okay. And this is the stone concept. This is the silhouette, but we can now start to make some directions of this stone. Guys, I've been working a lot with games, so many stuff comes to my mind really automatically. So if you have this kind of, oh my god, how he's doing this, is because of the practicing, you know. If more you guys practicing a lot, you have more ideas, you know. Hello, Jhon Massimino. To be honest, let me answer your questions right now. No, don't use the brush pen to outline its characters. Don't do that, okay? You can use instead the stroke like this, you know. You can use a stroke like this. If you guys want to, for example, okay, I don't want to get this too long, but you guys are enjoying this live streaming, I hope, and I want to answer you how you guys can do this. If you want to change this art style, if you don't like to, okay, I don't want to follow your art style, okay, quite simple. Select all the shapes, of course. You need to change one by one, and okay, apply the stroke over here, apply the stroke over here, and you are gonna be fine. Okay, here we have this kind of outline game. All right, it is easy. It's not difficult. Of course, it's up to you, the art style that you guys want to make. Okay, but let me keep with my art style that I want to keep. Okay, this is an example. You can use the width stroke panel right here. Okay, I hope this can help you. Okay, let me answer another person here. My tablet is iPad Pro. Okay, Mr. Bolek 91. I'm using iPad Pro 2017. Okay, let's back over here. Okay, I'm doing some directions. Duplicate this and look, I'm changing here the forms. All right, like you guys can see. Change this a little bit too dark. I don't know, let's see. And let's see now. I need to change this a little bit. Okay. And then let me just... Alright, good. I'm going to add another shape. And let me turn off this outline. Okay. And okay, this is the stone, you know, that I'm doing. Simple shapes. This is a really kind of minimal design. Why? Because people don't want to, you know, spend a lot of time doing these details. But we are doing really great following this art style. Okay, and you guys can change here the color if you want, so you know, up to you. But I'm going to keep this shape, right? So we have this stone over here, and I can duplicate this and flip. Let's save time. I'm here to save your time and teach you a lot of techniques. All right, so believe me, you are saving a lot of time following my tips. All right, let me change this shape, you know, a little bit. I'm just changing here this. Oh, you are welcome, German Maximino. If you are German, danke schön, vielen Dank. I know a bit German, you know. Okay, I'm changing here the shape, you guys. Look, I'm just changing a little bit the shape to make difference, you know. Yes, a different asset. We call this as asset. And remember, if you are working for children books or whatever, cartoon things, guys, this is the market. This is, you can earn your life doing this kind of art, you know. Don't worry. And I can change this a little bit, duplicate to make another shape. We have another light over here. Okay, and let me just... I'm doing this really rondo stuff, you know. We have another stone, different stone, you guys. Look, we have our mountains, our rock, and this awesome background. Okay, I think that's all for now, guys. I think we can, of course, we can apply some raster just to show you, okay, but I'm not going to use painting style for this. But if you guys get my professional brushes on my Grunroad, you can use these brushes, okay. I think nose brush, spray dots, I think is nice. Let me show you how you guys can apply this. I think it's really awesome for this kind of texture, if you want to apply texture. All right, so let's select a paintbrush tool, select my spray dots. You can use the version free as well. This is a custom version that I use. And let's start here by adding some texture, you know. Let me change this to this nose brush. I think is better. And look, I'm painting this, and apply a texture. This is a just example, okay guys? Look, this is our texture, and we have this kind of texture. I don't know if I keep this art style, you know, this text, but I can paint this. As you can see, this nose thing, I really like it, but for this art style I don't think this is gonna be applied. Examples, all right? Okay guys, I think that's all for now. Our background has been done. Don't quit wet yet. You know, let me group all these layers we have. Look, this is the layers, group them together, and we have the here. Okay, this is our background. How you guys can export? Click here in this button, export persona, open the layer, and of course you need to rename this. You know, create a slice. We have our slice. Adjust this slice option, and click over here to export. You know, this slice here, PNG or JPEG. Of course, if you are working for games, probably you need to split this in scene by the front, the middle ground, background, because to make the parallax effects, you know. But well, that's all for now. I think it's enough for this tutorial. I really love it. I really love it because my tutorials, to be honest, I didn't plan. I didn't think so much about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. No, it's really instantly, you know. All right, let me answer some questions, Mr. Bullock. Well, actually, I'm a gaming artist. You know, I'm a gaming artist. I work for studios, you know, gaming studios around the world. People ask me to make characters, backgrounds, items, icons, and really small graphic design stuff. Because to be honest, graphic design is not the thing that I enjoy so much. I really enjoy to make more the creative and illustration side, you know, more these stuffs. I really enjoy to work because it requires from you more this creativity, you know, more imagination, fantasy stuffs. I really love to make this kind of stuff. And graphic design is a field that requires more technical knowledge, you know. But for this tutorial, you know, if you learn this, you can do anything. I work as well for some small projects as graphic designer, even for my own business. You know, I need to make some posts for Instagram, things like that, and I need to use my graphic design skills. But what I'm teaching here for you guys is about graphic art. You know, you can use this in whatever you want. All right, so for the next live streaming, don't forget, I'm going to make what is the topics. Let me open the topics. Is here. Look, the background has been done. Look, you guys, I'm so excited because we have finished this. So the next week we are going to finish other scene, other characters. Okay, and we are going to make the characters after the enemies and the interface. So I'm going to post here the link for you guys as reward for this tutorial, the part number 1. Okay, between these ones. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching these tutorials. I really appreciate your time, your support here. And don't forget, you guys can enter on my Patreon if you want to support me or on here. It's really a big help, you know. Even if I charge on there a really small coffee price, don't worry, you can